Hey guys, for today's talk, I'm going to suggest to you a natural remedy for elevating your mood, lowering your stress levels, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep quality. Now I know I've already got you sitting on the edge of your seats because you're probably waiting for me to push out some awesome new product or pill, but that is not what I'm going to do. The natural remedy I'm so excited to talk to you about today is, okay, I'm going to say it whether you like it or not. The natural remedy is exercise. I said it, I know. For some people, the E word, exercise, might as well be a cuss word. Who wants to commit to exercise and who has time these days? I'm too busy with work. I'm too busy with the project. I'm too busy with these kids. Or even, you know what, Dr. K? I don't even like exercising. I have no desire to exercise. Yes. Let me validate you because I try to be a very validating individual. Those are all solid reasons for not being able to exercise on the regular or at all. But today, I'm going to invite you to sit with me and problem solve. We're going to figure out just how to work exercise into your schedule so that you can reap the mental health benefits. So if you're new to me, I'm Dr. K. Martin, also known as Dr. K. I'm both a child and adolescent psychiatrist and a general psychiatrist based in the Southeast. My goal with these brief posts is to provide you with quick and easy access to information about mental health, and hopefully I'll be able to deliver it in a way that you can understand. Do note, however, that this information is not meant to serve as a substitute for your own personal mental health care. Please talk to your provider before implementing any of the suggestions that I mention in these talks. Again, the topic for today is exercise and your mental health. Now, there is a wealth of evidence out there that shows that exercise is beneficial for your mental health. I'm going to take a minute to review some of the benefits as supported by these studies. As in, I'm not pulling this stuff out of the air, folks. Exercise improves your mood, boosts self-esteem, and those who exercise regularly have a better frame of mind. Regular exercise helps lower stress levels by decreasing the release of a stress hormone called cortisol. When people exercise, their bodies release feel-good chemicals like opioids and cannabinoids. Yes, your body can produce those naturally. Immediately after exercise, people focus better and think more clearly. And physical activity has been shown to decrease symptoms of several mental illnesses. And exercise can improve your sleep quality. So have you bought in yet? I sure hope so, because exercise is awesome. It really is. Now you may be like, yeah, Dr. K, I agree, exercise is awesome, but I just can't do it. Well, I want you to take a second, pause this video, and make a list of all the 145,000 reasons why you cannot exercise. So go ahead, list all the things, all the barriers to exercising, and then come back when you finish. Okay, you're back. So let's start working through that list. The most common reasons that I've heard from patients as to why they can't exercise are these. Number one, I don't have the time. Number two, I don't have the energy or motivation. Number three, I'm physically limited by some condition. Well, let's start working through these and problem solving. Number one, I don't have the time. Well, you may be right in that you simply can't fit this crazy elaborate exercise routine in the middle of your day. However, with exercise, something is better than nothing. And I need you to hear me on this. Something is better than nothing. And there are studies to back this too. Short periods of exercise, even just 1 to 2 minutes, can be beneficial. Walking 10 minutes 3 times a day has been shown to be just as beneficial as walking for 30 minutes all at once. So find a few minutes in the day to stand up and stretch a bit, or to go for a quick walk around the block, down the hall, or take a few walks up and down the stairs. But just doing this can improve your mood and your mental alertness. And trust me, Once you learn to take advantage of little breaks in the day to exercise, your mind will be able to perceive more opportunities to exercise. For example, if you're waiting for your child's, piano lesson to end, don't get on your phone and catch up on whatever. Instead, go for a brief walk. Stand up and do some calf raises. Be creative and figure out a way to get moving, and look for ways to naturally incorporate movement into your day. Walk instead of ride if you can. If you drive, park further away from your destination so that you can get in more steps. Be intentional about taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Program yourself to go for a walk as soon as you wake up or after dinner. Now, I'm just tossing out ideas here, but the bottom line is this. Be intentional about getting movement in during your day, even if it's just for a few minutes here and there. Do what you can when you can. Let me say that again. Do what you can when you can. Some exercise is better than none at all. Okay, let's shift gears to barrier number 2. Dr. K, I don't have the energy or motivation, not for real. So, one of the keys to working through this is overcoming the mental barrier to getting started. Because once you get started and you exercise on the regular, you'll realize that it's self-reinforcing. And what I mean by that is the more you exercise, the more you'll want to exercise. So the key is just to get started. And to get started, just remind yourself something is better than nothing. Start small attainable goals. Tell yourself, I'll get out of bed and I will stretch to the right and to the left, and that is my goal for today. Do it. Awesome. Then pat yourself on the back because you reached that goal. Then the next day, tell yourself, I'm going to get out of bed and stretch to my right and to my left, and then I'm going to take a couple of laps around the couch. Hey, there you go. Something is better than nothing. Keep in mind that setting small, attainable goals are the key to getting started. Another tip for addressing problems with energy or motivation is to remember, just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Yes, that was a little bit extra, but I want to prove my point. If exercising is that unpleasant to you, like taking a spoonful of castor oil, then you've got to pair it with something pleasant, your spoonful of sugar. So find something that you enjoy doing while you're exercising. Walk with a friend. Create an awesome playlist. Now, another way to work around poor energy or motivation to exercise is to redefine exercise and think outside of the box, literally. Some of you, when you think about exercise, you imagine something like CrossFit. That's awesome. More power to the people who engage in CrossFit. But true story, I busted a blood vessel in my eye on the first day of CrossFit. And the lesson I learned is this. When it comes to exercise, do not embrace the mindset of go big or go home. Not when it comes to exercise. Don't try to go from the couch to CrossFit in 24 hours. I probably don't even know you, but I really would hate for you to give yourself a heart attack trying to jump up on a box. Nah, bruh. Find a physical activity that you enjoy and that is appropriate for you. I've had patients who were avid gamers and they worked in exercise using their VR headsets. But please make sure you have adequate space and are in a safe place with those headsets, like not in your driveway or on the edge of your front porch or on a treadmill. Yeah, I got some stories. Now, one of my patients loved to swing. So her exercise was listening to her favorite music while swinging. Whatever floats your boat. You can reap mental health benefits in all kinds of ways. Another remedy for poor energy or motivation to exercise is to invest in a dog that will be poorly behaved if you don't walk it. Now, there are all kinds of mental health benefits that come with owning a pet, but one is that a pet forces people to get out of bed and get moving. Now, another remedy for poor energy or motivation to exercise is to provide yourself with rewards or incentives. Now, I might caution against the use of unhealthy food as a reward for pretty obvious reasons. For example, don't tell yourself, hey, if I take a walk around the block or get in a mile today, then I'm finna go get me a big old bowl of Bluebell salted caramel ice cream. No, just no. Okay, and the last barrier to exercising that we'll address today is physical limitation. You may have chronic back pain, you may be wheelchair bound. The list can really go on and on, unfortunately. But this is what I have to say about that. Be proactive about talking to your doctor and asking what type of physical activity is recommended or allowed for your condition. Sometimes water-based activities like swimming or water aerobics can be a game changer. If you are the caregiver of a person who has physical limitations, number one, make sure you're getting in enjoyable physical activity to help safeguard your own mental health. And then ask your loved one's doctor what type of physical activity may be allowed or beneficial for them. Sometimes it can be gentle stretching or passive range of motion exercises. Okay, to sum this all up, exercise is a natural remedy that boosts your mood, your self-esteem, reduces stress, and improves your focus, as well as your sleep quality. Now keep in mind that some exercise is better than none at all. A few minutes here and there throughout the day can still yield very solid mental health benefits. Try to find ways to naturally fold exercise into your day. Make exercise enjoyable. Think outside of the box and find ways to move that you may not have even initially considered to be exercise. Consider investing in a pet that will force you out of bed and get you moving. Talk to your doctor about what type of physical activity you can do if you have health conditions that seem to be limiting. And a special note to parents or guardians of children. Again, I'm a child and adolescent psychiatrist, so this is dear to my heart. Please get your child away from screens for a bit and get them moving in some form or fashion. You can take them outside to ride a bike, bounce a ball, jump rope, play catch. Just go for a walk around the block. Or you could even turn on some music in the house and throw a little mini dance party. When you do this, you're likely to notice improved attitudes, focus, and behavior almost immediately. Now, folks, let's make it our business to understand mental illness and those who struggle against mental illness. I'm Dr. K, and this has been Mental Health Plain Speak. And remember, be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle.